What's going on, y'all? It's Charlize. So I decided to make myself my own little bathroom set that I will use. Like I have the organizer, I have the soap dispenser, and I have the infuser as well. So what I did, I was actually trying to match the color like of my bathroom. My bathroom is like three different colors. White, and I realized the countertop is different than the wall. The wall is white, but then the countertop is like kind of like a cream white, and then it's the cabinets are kind of like a wooden, and then we have this funky little tan color. It's like a tan. So I was trying to mix before this video the colors to match the tan because it'll make it pop. But then our lights are kind of like a foggy, frosty cover over it. So I was just like, forget it. I'll just put a little white in there to watch, to match the wall. So what I'm doing is I have some white alcohol ink that I was dropping in there and everything. I kind of do this when I were doing earrings too with the alcohol ink technique, and I end up doing it at the end because I had some of the stuff out mixed and I end up doing it. And then another thing is I realized that I'm doing the top to the soap dispenser now, but the bottom piece of the soap dispenser was out the camera. I didn't realize that. And then I also had to get up a few times too, because I was like, dang, I forgot this. And I had to get up a few times. And then as you'll see the video progress, that my apron is twisted. It was twisted and moved and everything. So I was just trying to get everything, situated, get the bubbles popping and everything. So I kind of cut that part where I was doing stuff outside the camera, so it didn't make no sense to put it in the video because you wasn't going to see anything. So as I said, I took the alcohol ink. I lightly dropped it in spaces because I wanted to kind of be like, not too much, like I didn't want all the way white. I just wanted some drops, kind of give it like well, you'll see it at the end, kind of like a frosty look, but also have some streaks in there as well. So, and as you can see, I'm twisted here. I was like, oh man, I always forget this blower thing. And another thing, I just felt really good today. The people that have been following me and everything. I have Sjogrens disease, which is an autoimmune disease, which is the number one reason why I decided not to do or not to sell this stuff, because I was like, I'm not going to be able to keep up with it and everything. So I felt good enough to do this for myself. And I've been meaning to do my own bathroom set. I did it. I showed the video where I did my sister's, and then this is what I'm doing mine. And I was like, I did the organizer for my sister first. So this is the organizer and everything. So I put the drops in there and then I'm pouring over it. So I didn't do a lot of drops. And the resin was already mixed and everything. So it takes me about 10 minutes to do resin. Another thing about my Sjogren's disease, I don't want to say it's hard to work, but if you in a stressful environment or something, it's gonna weigh down on you. And I will say, like, I've had a couple of doctors tell me, like, you probably need to consider changing to a less stressful career. And the thing which you probably don't know, my day job is in HR. I'm a human resource representative. And though I do have the privilege of working from home, it still can get a heavy workload, and it can get stressful as well. Another thing that I don't know if anybody else knows, but I tell you, I had my own consulting business. I had things that I did on the side. I had things that I did for nonprofit. I actually do have a nonprofit, but I put it on pause. I'm thinking about bringing it back. But when I think about doing a lot of other stuff, I think about, am I going to have enough energy to do it? Can I get the personnel? If I bring the nonprofit back, can I get the people? Can I get the grant funded again to do other stuff? So a lot of it, especially with our nonprofit, we did ourselves. And when I say we, I would say me, my husband, and my son. But my son is at the point where he's an adult now. He's transferring to be transitioning into adulthood. So he got his own little things that he wants to do. Will he help out? I think he will, but not as much as he used to in the past. So I'm thinking about that because I love like helping people with job prep information and stuff like that. So that was the nonprofit. It was called Professional Career Development Services. It is still pretty much open. I still have the 501c3. I still kind of help people lightly, and I would say very lightly. But I was thinking about bringing it back because that was something I had pure joy of doing and helping and doing workshops. But I'm like, again, I can't do it all by myself. I would literally have to find people and probably just pay people to do it. So I like that. The other thing was Lisa's Business Enterprise. If you guys know, I write books. The books are under that. I will probably continue to do that because I can pace myself doing books and things of that nature. So it's not that bad. It still get my creativity. Only thing that I'm like, dang, I'm giving up is just selling the stuff because I wanted to. Before I was out there doing the craft, the vendor fairs and stuff like that. That takes a lot of energy from me. And when I say, if anybody knows what Sjogrens is like, or if anybody out there, please comment, because I definitely like to help or hear from other people. Is that I can do a task and I can say I can just vacuum my room and I have to go sit down. I'm tired. You know, I can't walk as far as I want to. I can walk, maybe a half a mile. I can go to the store, but I have to plan to do nothing that day. If I'm going to the store, going to Kroger's to get something, I have to plan just to do that event. That's an event for me. I can't do multiple things. I can't go to 3 or 4 stores like I used to or whatever. Like I'll go to the store. Like I went to the store one weekend and went and grabbed everything, came back, and I'm like, oh, I'm a cook. I'm like, no, I feel like I need to lay down. So I laid down. I ended up falling asleep, taking a nap and stuff. Then got up and I felt better. So let's imagine working in HR, even though I work from home, it's a mental stress, a mental battle, dealing with recruiters, dealing with managers and stuff sometimes. And doing a lot of the job I'm at now is so manual. It's nothing that's automated. So, and I have a lot of tasks and a lot of work. So I really have been considering trying to transition to something else. I just don't know what. I mean, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out and everything. So, yeah. So something like I did consider trying to do like an adjunct faculty, like from home, from like online school and stuff, because I know they only do certain things. But I'm like, at the same time, I have to get the same it have to be the same income or greater than what I'm doing now, really. So that's another issue because the bills that come with it and everything. So I let's get back to this stuff. Let's get back to the stuff, and you'll see the other stuff that I made too. So this is the infuser. You'll see how it came out. Kind of got a like when I get what you really do is struggle. Watch me struggle try to get this stuff. The thing is, it's not such a struggle. I try not to cut myself on the edges because the edges sometimes comes out really sharp. So that's what I really be trying to not cut myself on this thing. So how you can see it's kind of like it's not all the way white, so it's through there. It matches perfectly with our bathroom. Though is the whitest going to pop. So when I get to it, I'll shave the edges down, scrape the edges down with my dirt burn tool and everything. So and then my camera kept dropping. I was like, oh my god. And then this is the organizer, which I really meant to make for myself first, but it's okay. I got a chance to make it for myself. It's no biggie. I have the stuff. I can do it. And a lot of things that bottom piece is kind of flimsy. So I was scared of this for the second time. But yeah, and then this is real. The mold for this is really thin, but again, I'm trying to avoid cutting myself on the bottom of stuff because I've have cut myself on many in the past. So I get this thing up out of here. So it'll come out. Then I was like, I'm gonna pause the camera and take everything out, and that's what I did. Here it is. So here it is. Yep. Yep. It came out pretty nice. Not too much white, and it's not too much. So I kind of still want it opaque. I wanted it clear, kind of, but I didn't want it completely white. And I like the clear, the craft, it's called craft resin that I use, that literally almost little to no bubbles in there. And then the top to the soap dispenser, which is pretty much easy to come out or whatever. So, but the soap dispenser, the bottom piece is the hardest. So I don't know, I still make it look kind of hard, but it's just the grooves. I'll try to make sure nothing, no holes or anything comes in there. And then this is the hardest. So what I do, I mix a little Dawn dish soap and water. I'm going to spray in there, and it's going to make it very easy to come out, because this mold is thick. It's a really thick mold, and it's hard to get off if you don't have this. So, and I had to cut the camera again because I'm like, let me squeeze it. And then it kept slipping. So it was coming out, but it was slipping. So it comes off really easy. If those that do resin and have these molds, you have a hard time, mix a little Dawn soap and some water and a little spray bottle or something and everything. So, yep. And this came out pretty good. I'm just wiping off the soapy film. I'll probably go back with some alcohol ink, not alcohol ink, alcohol spray and get on it. And so I'm going to put the top on. I did a video for the top. I'm going to link the video somewhere how I actually glued the top on there. I used E6000 to glue it on. And then I had these little pieces, which I was trying to match. Again, I was trying to match. I had some alcohol ink and some mica powder, but I just was throwing it in the heart. So the heart, I thought I'm going to just put something on the heart and give it out. I have these little stickers, these little encouraging stickers that I have. And I got the little star dish, the little star trinket tray dish. I probably just end up giving it for free if somebody. I have the last few of my stock of my things that I'll probably end up giving out and everything. So then I made some earrings too, which was like dropping the alcohol ink in there and then putting the resin over it. But I like both sides, actually. I like how they come out. The sides don't be the same, but I still like it. So I'm going to keep them for myself, maybe. Or I might give them out. But I think I'm going to keep them for myself. Trapezoid thing. And then this is when I put the hooks on. I did some like bronze hooks and rings and stuff on there. So that's the front and everything. I still like how they came out and everything. So it's like a nice fall color to them. But you see how the other side is? So when they dangle, it don't matter. One is smooth, one is kind of like, looks like something going there. So they came out nice. I'm going to keep them or give them away. Give one a pair away, keep a pair. I don't know. So I do have some stuff that, again, I still have stock that I'm selling. It's charleserice.com. It's my first name, Rice, RICE.com. If you want to go to the website and see what I have left, I marked down a lot of stuff, and I'm also giving away some free stuff as well. And then here is the final result of my set.